world often painted in shades of gray, there lies a city that shows only one color, blue. A hue that mirrors the heavens, whispers of peace, and carries the calm of water itself. This is Chefchaouen, Morocco's Blue Heart, a mountain sanctuary where faith meets artistry and where every wall tells the story of those who painted it. You're watching Beyond Realms, an epic Roma production, travel reimagined, where journeys become stories. Let us wander into a dream sculpted in indigo beneath the quiet majesty of the Rif Mountains, where the air feels older than time and every corner hides a secret waiting to be rediscovered. High above northern Morocco, nestled between peaks and valleys, Chefchaouen glows like a sapphire set in stone. From the sky, its walls shimmer in endless gradients of blue, azure, cobalt, indigo, turquoise, each tone dancing in the sun. Founded in 1471, this small city began as a fortress, built by exiles seeking refuge from foreign conquest. Over centuries, its color became its language, a poetic rebellion against the chaos beyond its walls. As the morning light drapes across the rooftops, the city awakens gently, not to the sound of traffic, but to the rhythm of prayer, of footsteps echoing through winding alleys, of the wind brushing over painted doors and quiet hearts. Many wonder, why blue? Some say the color was chosen by Jewish refugees in the 15th century who fled persecution and found solace here. For them, blue symbolized the sky and the divine, the eternal reminder that heaven is always above us. Others say it keeps mosquitoes away, that it cools the senses beneath Morocco's burning sun. But perhaps it's simpler than that. Blue soothes the soul. It unites religion, art, and emotion into a single shade of serenity. Few realize that Chefchaouen's unique pigment was once made from crushed indigo mixed with local minerals, creating hues that resisted the desert heat for decades. This is not just paint on stone, it is history alive, brushed anew with every generation. Walk these labyrinthine streets and you'll feel something rare: stillness. The alleys curve like rivers, guiding you gently through layers of time. Here, no two shades of blue are ever the same. The walls breathe, some faded by sun, others bright and freshly born. Cats move like ghosts through stairways of color, and children chase each other beneath strings of laundry fluttering against the mountain wind. You begin to sense what travelers from centuries past must have felt, that this city was never built to impress, but to invite, to remind every wanderer that beauty can live quietly, far from the noise of the world. From the highest point, the call to prayer rises over the valley. It's a sound that's neither commanding nor urgent, only tender. Chefchaouen's mosques, with their square minarets and emerald tiles, stand not as monuments of power, but as symbols of peace. The great mosque, built by Moulay Ali ben Rashid, still calls the faithful 5 times a day, just as it has for centuries. And among these mountains, Muslims, Jews, and Berbers once lived side by side, their cultures woven together like the fabrics in the souk below. Faith here is quiet, intimate, a personal conversation between the heart and the sky. Step through one of Chefchaouen's countless painted doors and you'll glimpse a world untouched by hurry. Inside, the air smells of mint tea and warm bread. Families gather on tiled courtyards, sharing laughter that echoes through open windows. For locals, hospitality isn't a gesture, it's a way of life. Visitors are not strangers here, but temporary family. And in every home, the blue walls are repainted each year before Ramadan, a ritual that keeps the city forever young, forever reborn. At the heart of the Medina, the market comes alive in a swirl of sound and scent. Vendors call softly beneath awnings of cloth. Pyramids of saffron, cumin, and paprika glow like captured sunlight. Lanterns glimmer, leather bags hang beside woven carpets, and the aroma of slow-cooked tagine drifts through narrow lanes. Here, Morocco's essence unfolds, its love of craft, community, and color. And yet, amid the chaos, there is rhythm. Every movement, every shout, every exchange feels choreographed, as though the city itself were performing a timeless dance of trade and tradition. The artisans of Chefchaouen are keepers of memory. Their hands remember what books forget. Clay spun into pots, wool dyed in vats, silver hammered into intricate filigree. Each craft is a conversation with ancestors, a promise never to let the old ways fade. In the souk's back alleys, a potter smiles as his wheel hums in perfect rhythm, and a weaver sings softly while threading patterns inspired by the Rif Mountains that cradle her village. In a world obsessed with speed, these people create slowly, because beauty, they know, cannot be rushed. As twilight nears, the city hums with something invisible yet alive. In hidden courtyards, Sufi chants rise into the night air, melodies of devotion that blend prayer with poetry. Few travelers realize Chefchaouen has long been a spiritual refuge, a sanctuary for mystics and scholars who sought God not in grandeur, but in silence, repetition, and color. The rhythm of the dhikr, the remembrance, echoes softly as candles flicker and the mountain stars begin to shine. It's here in these unseen corners that one begins to understand why this city feels more like a living soul than a place on a map. In Morocco, food is storytelling, and Chefchaouen's kitchens tell tales older than the city itself. A clay tagine simmers with lamb, apricots, and almonds. Steam rises like incense, carrying the fragrance of saffron and coriander. Mint tea pours endlessly, sweet and strong, served with gratitude in every cup. The flavors here are a marriage of mountain and sea, a harmony shaped by Andalusian exiles and Berber farmers. To taste this food is to taste history, spiced with resilience, slow-cooked with love. Behind the Kasbah's ochre walls lies the city's beating heart of memory. Built over 500 years ago, this fortress once protected the people from invasion. Its towers now softened by ivy and time. From the garden inside, orange trees whisper against stone, and fountains murmur the same tune they've sung for centuries. Here, history doesn't sleep, it breathes. And as the afternoon sun filters through leaves, you begin to see that Chefchaouen isn't frozen in time, it is time painted blue. Climb high enough, and the world unfolds beneath you. From the rooftops, you can watch clouds drift across the Rif Mountains, their shadows tracing the same paths as the old traders once did below. The wind carries scents of cedar and wild thyme. In that moment, you realize how small we are and how vast beauty can be. The people here live between mountain and sky, content not with more but with enough. And perhaps that's what makes this city so powerful. It reminds us to slow down, to listen, and to simply be. As the sun sinks, Chefchaouen transforms again. The blue walls catch the last light, glowing like molten sapphire against gold. Lanterns flicker to life, one by one, and the streets that once whispered now sing with evening footsteps. For photographers, this hour is heaven. For travelers, it is magic. There's a certain sadness in this light too, the kind that reminds you that beauty is fleeting, and that every sunset is both an ending and a promise of tomorrow. Night falls gently over the blue city. Shadows stretch, blending with the indigo walls until city and sky become one. From a distance, you might think the town is sleeping, but listen closely. You'll hear laughter echoing in the alleys, a prayer drifting through an open window, a song carried by the mountain breeze. The people of Chefchaouen don't rush to end their day. They live it fully until the last light fades. And as the stars rise over Morocco, the blue becomes eternal once more. Chefchaouen isn't just a destination, it's a meditation. It reminds us that even in a restless world, there are still places where peace survives. where color isn't decoration, it's devotion. The blue of Chefchaouen is the blue of faith, of longing, of quiet hope. And perhaps when we leave, we carry a little of that blue within us. A reminder to slow down, breathe deeper, and find beauty in simplicity. As night embraces the city, the story pauses here, but its echo will follow wherever wanderers still believe in wonder. As the final light fades across the Rif Mountains, thank you for traveling with Beyond Realms, an epic Roma production. If this journey moved you, subscribe to Beyond Realms on YouTube, where every destination becomes a story, and every story becomes a doorway to another world. Travel reimagined, where journeys become stories.